Well, let's see if we can pull something out of the DAX this morning.
Wait. Matron, take them away.
And a warm welcome to one and all. Your first time here, big fella, Scruffy trader, and it must be so because it says so on my mug. Sitting next to me is Wonder Wing. Normally wonders what's going on, and I wonder normally what's going on inside her little bobblehead, because she come out with a cracker yesterday. What she wants for Christmas this year is holiday. Right, go on holiday. She wants to go see New York. Great, go New York. Then she comes out with, will I be alright in a summer dress?
Oh, you took your time, didn't you, pet?
I can't go fast with my heels on, Geordie.
You didn't want stilettos. This is the Antarctic. You want trainers like these, man.
They didn't go in me skirt, Geordie, and I've got to wear me skirt or no one has seen me tan.
Does it go all the way up to base camp, like?
It's the dead of winter. We've seen Home Alone. There was lots of snow. Where on earth does a summer dress come into this? And then she turns around and says, I don't want to go in the cold, but I want to see the Christmas tree. What am I? A bloody miracle worker?
No, I practice. I thought we were going to New York and then we go somewhere warm afterwards.
And you wonder why I'm rocketing to the powerhouse.
Please, sir, I want some more.
You have one or the other. What do you want? Do you want sun or cold?
I'll have sun.
Right, okay. So the next time, sometime, you might see me doing this on a balcony. Either that, or I'll be jumping off the balcony because she's driving me insane. You want to go build a snowman?
Come on then.
There. The
Get
big
your
carrot.
job done.
I'm not going outside. Look at that.
You just said
Cool.
you want to build a snowman.
No, I said, do you want to build a snowman? I didn't say anything about me.
I thought you'd be
Well, I am going to help. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of help the guys in the squad. Let me show you. We do have merriment all the time in this household. Now, we're looking at the DAX. Cleaned everything off. And I'm going to show you how I'm going to build this up. Let me just put this back to where it was. Now, this morning, we had a morning call in the Discord. I wanted to kind of discuss a little bit with the guys about the DAX, and well, we went off on a tangent. And there he is there, rubbing it in while we're in the snow. He's in 29 degrees. Hating. One-armed bandit that he is.
Where's he at? Oh.
He lives in Australia. It's Mark. Don 1. Right? Sorry, we've all got little in jokes. So, in this little chat we were having, and there he is there. Slap. Because it's bloody cold here. But I started touching on the DAX. And the DAX it's a good market. Now, I've already told the guys what I'm planning on doing with it here. You know? And it's currently 10:05, and I told them what I was looking for at about 9 o'clock. Now, I've got to be patient, and I have to be patient. Because the elements weren't quite there, but the idea was. And the idea came from down here, which is the Scruffy bias. Now, I put on these sheets all the time. That's the new one. So that is there. So at 9 o'clock, to sell, but it's risky. So I'm a little bit hesitant, hence telling me to wait. Everything else, there's just nothing doing. And this sheet I put up on the hour till I'm paid. Okay. And the new ones come in. It's still risky, but it's getting better. So let's have a little look at it, and I'll show you the key levels. Because I've already put them in there for these as well. So if I go onto these charts, you'll see I've dropped my key levels in, and I've just cleaned them off, and I'm going to put them back in so you can see them. Okay? So let's have a look and see what these key levels are. Well, if you come out to the hourly, what we're looking for is the last key drive. which is that. Now that was a news announcement. So if I put in a floor on that, top on it, just like so, put another top on the bottom, we have the current price here caged between two key points. Okay. Now my general premise of this is to the downside. Okay. Even though we've had a scorcher of a run up over the last hour, but that could be a flush out. All right. But at the moment, I'm not rightly sure. But if I have that, I can put my old friend Fibonacci on, because I like a fib. And I can put some key areas in. And these are the, oops, sorry. Drop these back on. And you put it in around the wrong way. And these are the key areas that I'm looking for. Okay. So you've got one here. Just drop that in there. Here. 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 And here. Now if I drew that in the other way, they would still be in the same place. Okay, so if I took it from there going that way, so the 23 is at the bottom, upside down. All right. Okay, so what else have we got that we can look at? Well, now I've got these in place, I'm going to look at the structure of the market. So we've also got this move here, this bit. So what I've done is you've got a ceiling and a floor, and then you've got that broken up into key points based on that move. So these will be relevant. And as you can see, they pretty much are. Okay. So this has nowhere to go but up. But we have this as well. This was significant, that move. All right. So this is a fib inside a fib. And this is going to give me trigger point. All right. And those trigger points is where it's coming into right now. All right. So if I draw that into there, is that, and then I'm going to work from there to there into this 50. Now, I know this looks a bit odd, and it is. But I just want to see where the key turning points are based on the market as I see it. Now, I'm basing it off a single move, which is this. Now, as long as it stays between here and here, I'm quite happy. And I'll watch to see if it breaks any of these coming down. And if they do, and I get paid beforehand, result. But this is what's kind of I've got to pay attention to, because I don't know whether that is a continuation of an up move or it's just a flush out, getting rid of all of the stops and shorts, etc., before it breaks back down. But until it breaks this level, I'm going to assume this is short. When it breaks that level, then I am probably wrong and I need to be reassessing what's going on. But at this moment in time, I'm not really worried about this. I'm just going to monitor it, see it to break through, and then down we go. Okay. So if I drop it onto a 15-minute, we'll see. See, that's at a steady push, 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 push. And it's getting to the tops of these now, and it's slowing down. And if we drop it into a 5-minute, well, there we go. So we can watch this. So I could even have orders waiting, and those orders would be underneath this candle here, and see if it cracks through. Could even just use them on these. So I can put an order there, get 10 pips into this, wait for it to crack that, down into here, so forth and so forth. In fact, that's what we can do. We can put an order on this blue line, Bear with me just a second. Just like so. And we'll drop that onto there. Not the other side of there, because if we're wrong, we're wrong. And then we'll just see what happens. Okay. And then we can have a little limit down onto that blue line. Sorted. Happy days. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to work the lines. Boom, 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 boom. And as soon as I'm paid, I'll be done. Okay? Happy days. Right, boys and girls. Looks like it's been stopped out. But let's have a look. So, just put in some key levels from earlier on. And as you can see, they've been absolute excellent stall points. Oh, great stuff. Thank you. Oh, even better. Thank you. Get my lunch as well. How good is that? And all right, it's come back. It's nipped me out. But that's just the name of the game. But it's also quite stretched at this moment in time. But it's pulled me nearly 300 quid relatively safely. And that's the key point. It's very easy to hang on to trades and think, oh, I'm getting the big swinger and everything. But what if it turns round and you're wrong? That's the danger with day trading. If you're wrong, you then get into a world of pain. So I like to get the money out, let it run, and then just see what's going on. Seems to, well, works for me anyway. Works for me. So that's 300 quid by just following basic setups. Happy days. Happy days. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have my lunch. I don't need to reset anymore. And all I'll say with today's exercise, a lot of it was just patience and waiting and waiting. And then once it was in, manage it, but manage it in a way that I'm not overstretched. You know, in other words, keep looking at the 15-minute chart. And if there's any alterations, move your stop. Get my stop into break-even positions and then pull it onto levels that might well be bounce points. And That was it. That was the premise of today's trade. So I'm quite happy with that. So I'll love and leave you. As always, if you want to speak to me, my contact details are below. If you want to come along to the Scruffy squad, you'll find out what all of that is in the description as well. And as always, guys, trade well, keep your risk managed, but above all, do what you love, and the money will follow. See you all in the next one.